Um, though I eat a little. So
Ah, just a little.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, what did you eat?
We made the kimbap, tuna kimbap and
Tuna
tteokbokki.
kimbap.
Yeah, tuna kimbap.
Oh, do you like tteokbokki with cheese?
Yes.
Is it common for tteokbokki to have cheese?
Of course, in Korea, we
Mm-hmm.
use cheese in tteokbokki.
Because the ones I usually have doesn't have cheese.
Ah, if you add the cheese, uh, it's more delicious.
Okay. Yeah, actually, that's what I like. I like eating tteokbokki with cheese while
Hmm.
drinking makgeolli.
What?
Right? It tastes really good. Because
It's very strange to eat with the makgeolli.
really,
Yeah.
I actually learned eating makgeolli and tteokbokki because of my Korean student.
Oh,
Right?
I
But I think it's
haven't.
because he's old.
Mm.
Yeah, my student was 54. He told me during cherry blossom festivals,
Mm-hmm.
he would be drinking makgeolli with
Tteokbokki?
tteokbokki.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Because the cherry blossoms are white, he wants to
Mm-hmm.
have makgeolli because it's also white.
Ah, actually, I don't
Right?
like alcohol, so
It's good. It's good
um,
that you don't like it, right?
yeah,
Because it's bad for our health. How about
yeah,
smoking? Do you smoke?
no. But
Does
one of my friends told me,
mm-hmm.
I don't drink coffee, I don't smoke, I don't
You don't
drink.
drink coffee?
Uh, I I drink coffee once a day.
Limited times.
Yeah, so he told me I am very healthy person. I am a very healthy
Oh yeah,
person. So you,
health conscious person.
I have to smoke.
What? She said you're so healthy that you need to smoke.
Yes,
That doesn't make sense.
yes, I think so.
Well,
But I
yeah.
don't
What
like
did you
a
say?
smell smoke.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't
Yeah.
like the smell of smoking because for me it's
Mm-hmm.
a major turn off. I feel
Oh,
sick. But
yeah.
I have, I have cigarettes at home.
Oh,
Yeah, I
what?
have cigarettes, but I don't smoke. It's my
What?
girlfriend's. Whenever,
you can
mm-hmm.
you allow the uh that she smoke?
Actually, I told her to quit smoking,
Mm-hmm.
and she decreased in smoking. When we first met, she smoked like 2 sticks every day.
Two six every day. It's
Yes, and I told
very
her it's a
not
lot.
much. It's a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, actually, but she's a student. She was young back then. It was 3 years ago.
Okay. Mm.
But now I still let her smoke only when she's stressed. Because when
Mm.
she feel really stressed, smoking helps her.
Yes.
Right? So actually, this pack has been here for like 2 months now,
Mm-hmm.
and it only has 2 pieces. It only has 2 pieces missing. So for the last 2 months, she has only smoked 2 pieces.
Oh.
So it's a big improvement, right?
Mm. I think she can quit smoking
Yeah, I told her because
soon.
also her daughter doesn't
Mm-hmm.
like it when she smokes.
Ah, yes.
That's why slowly we're gonna, but she's still studying, she feels stressed, so I don't want to pressure her to stop
Mm.
smoking.
Oh, yes. Oh, you are so good, man. For her.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna be my partner. Can you imagine living with a partner who's always controlling you,
Yeah, I
right?
don't like it.
Yeah, you can divorce your husband if he tries to control you,
Yeah.
right? But don't do that. As my
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to continue on the second paragraph. When we
Mm-hmm.
eat healthy food, what happens?
Yeah. What is your question?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Can you continue reading? Sorry, the
Oh,
second
okay.
paragraph.
Second,
When
when
we eat
we
healthy food. Mhm.
When we eat healthy food, we become active and strong. But
Mhm.
when we eat unhealthy food, we
Mhm.
feel tired and lazy. Is true?
Mhm.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna explain later, but let's
Okay.
continue.
Having good eating habits can help us stay strong and healthy. A habit is anything what we do all the time.
Okay, good. So when we eat healthy food, you know about metabolism. You've heard of it before, right? Metabolism.
Ah, it's my first time to see the
I
word.
this is your first time. Metabolism is how we use food as energy.
Oh.
The faster your metabolism,
Mm-hmm.
the lesser fat gets stored in our
Mm.
body. It means the more metabolism you have,
Uh-huh.
the more you can use the food that you eat.
Ah.
Okay, metabolism can be stopped by
Uh-huh.
doing two things. The first one, not exercising. If you
Mm-hmm.
exercise, you burn the energy inside you.
Yes. So
So the more
I
you exercise,
uh fat is more uh increasing.
yes, it increases if you don't exercise,
Yes. It
right?
says I can see about the metabolism,
Metabolism.
metabolism. The
Mhm.
body's metabolism is slowed down by extreme
Mhm.
cold.
Yes, because when
Oh.
it's cold, you don't burn. Actually,
We don't
when you're
have a.
shivering,
Mhm.
you know when you're shivering when it's cold.
No.
You know, sometimes when it's cold, you shiver, right?
Oh
It's called
yeah,
shivering.
shivering.
Yeah,
Yes.
shivering. It burns a lot of fat when you do that,
Ah. So
right?
shivering is good for the metabolism.
No,
No,
it's not.
it's
Because
not.
when you're shivering, it means that your body is under stress.
Ah,
It's
under
trying to
stress.
fight the cold. So when you're shivering, your muscles are doing this
Yeah.
to make it warm. But when your muscles do this, they get damaged. Right? When you
Mm.
do this, your hands feel warm. It's the same when you're shivering. When you're shivering, your muscles are scrubbing against each other.
Ah.
It helps you keep warm, it helps you survive, but
Mm-hmm.
it destroys your muscles in the long run.
Ah, okay. I got it
Right?
now.
When it's cold, our
Mm-hmm.
body needs to conserve energy. That's why we grow fat when it's cold.
Ah, yes. Oh.
Right? You tend to be lazy when it's cold because your body is trying to reserve the
Mm.
energy.
Yes.
Okay, but why do we feel tired and lazy when we eat junk foods? Chips,
I don't
french
know
fries,
why.
and stuff like that. It's because
Mm-hmm.
the fat covers the stomach. It covers our stomach, meaning the body cannot absorb the energy well,
Ah, that's why.
right? So your metabolism slows down because
Mm-hmm.
of that,
Mm-hmm.
and your body sometimes consume too much sugar.
Oh, okay.
When you drink too much sugar, your
Mm-hmm.
body releases a lot of
Uh-huh.
insulin.
Oh, insulin. Oh, yes.
Right? When because of the insulin, our body releases more. It consumes. No, no, not consume. It prevents our body from producing the chemicals we need
Uh-huh.
for energy
Mm.
because of the insulin.
Because of the
Right?
insulin. Yes.
Okay. You know about type 2 diabetes? Have you heard? This is the most common. Have you
Uh,
heard of type 2 diabetes before?
just a moment. What is that? Ah, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. No, I just know diabetes.
I just know diabetes. Actually, there's two types, type 1 and type 2. Type
Oh,
1,
fat. To be fat or to be thin? No.
now, diabetes is concerns about the sugar in your body.
Oh, oh yeah. Ah, okay.
For type 1, your
Uh-huh.
body cannot handle sugar.
Handle
So
sugar.
basically, the more sugar
Mm.
you eat,
Mm-hmm.
the faster you will die for type 1.
Mm.
And
Thai.
in type 1, if you get a scar or
Uh-huh.
an injury, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't heal.
Does yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yes, I
That's the problem
understand.
with type 1. Type
Uh,
2 diabetes, this is much more concerning because if you have type 2 diabetes, your body produces too much insulin.
too much insulin. So we have to, we don't have to eat. sugar, sweet.
For type 2, you need a good amount of sugar. That's
Amount
why
of
you know
sugar.
that the EpiPen, they call it the EpiPen. An EpiPen is what they use to control the insulin inside the body. It's
Oh,
like an injection, right? It's
ipaipan.
EpiPen, yeah, EpiPen. Sorry, there's no H, just
Mm.
EpiPen. In the
F.
U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
EpiPen. In the U.S., this costs $2,600, $2,600 each in the U.S.
Ah. Oh.
In Korea, it costs $15. In my country, it costs around 40 to $45. Right? So if you have diabetes in the US, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much sure that you're gonna die you're gonna die early because of diabetes because it's so
Oh.
expensive,
Mm.
right?
So expensive.
Yeah, it's $2,600 in the US, and an EpiPen will last you for like 2 weeks. So basically, you spend
But
$5,000.
but
Mm-hmm.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Epiphan is what is that?
Oh, it's like a medicine that you inject in your body.
But I cannot found out the word in the dictionary.
It's a noun.
Ah, it's noun.
So it's not in the dictionary. It's a noun. It's a name of
Mm-hmm.
an insulin brand.
Ah, brand. Just brand. Mm.
Hmm. It's
Okay.
actually the most common because it's the most easiest way to deliver insulin in the body.
Oh.
It's like a pen. That's why it's called an EpiPen. So you raise
Yeah.
the stomach,
Mm-hmm.
you insert in the stomach. It's that easy.
Ah, okay.
Because
Thank you.
before you had to get an injection on
Mm.
your deltoid,
Mm.
right? Can you imagine getting some people they get injection as much as one every 30 minutes.
Every 30 minutes injection.
Every 30 minutes they get an insulin injection. That's how bad diabetes is.
Yes. Actually, my daughter learned the nursing.
She's studying
So
nursing.
yeah, so she worked she practiced
Hmm.
uh oh where
Injections.
is that renal chamber,
One more time.
renal chamber.
Can you type it for me,
Oh,
please?
it's like kind um our
What is it?
one of our this
Oh, you mean what do we call it? Um,
uh
Dialysis. You mean dialysis?
yes.
This is really expensive, dialysis.
Mm, yes.
If you have a kidney failure,
Mm-hmm.
you some people get dialysis every day, some people get it every
Yeah,
week,
yes. Mm-hmm.
but they have to do this until forever, until as long as they're alive.
Mm.
Right? A dialysis usually is in the
Oh.
Philippines it's around $150 per dialysis
Yeah. How much day? How many days? For how
every
many
day.
days?
So
Every day?
usually every day.
Every day
If you're
you have
unlucky, every day. Mm-hmm.
to pay $150.
$50 every day. Some people they do it every week,
Mm-hmm.
some people every month, but it depends. Unless you could get a kidney donation,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to get dialysis for the rest of your life.
Um,
Right? It's actually really common, especially in my country,
mm,
because Filipinos don't really drink water that much. They would rather drink, Coke or
mm-hmm.
the energy drinks. They don't drink water.
Yes.
Right?
Mm.
In your family, how many liters of water do you drink a day,
Um,
or how many cups of water?
I drink water 2 liter
Two
a
liters.
day.
Ah,
Yes.
that's okay because usually
Mm,
it's around 2.1, 2.2 liters a day.
yes.
Right? How about your daughter?
My daughter doesn't like drinking water.
Mm, how about
Yeah.
your husband?
I don't know about him.
Is it common for Koreans not to talk that much with their husbands?
Yes,
Oh, why?
because he has a quiet personality.
Oh, I'm the same. I don't like speaking.
I hate you,
No,
but
I
I
mean,
don't think so.
I'm
You
really
you
talkative.
you are talkative, talkative.
Only when I'm teaching. Usually, I don't
Mm,
like speaking when I'm outside.
oh yeah.
Can you imagine your teacher not talking, and then you're the one who has to do the talking?
All teachers are very talkative actually in Mint.
Yeah, actually, there's a morning teacher. She's new,
Mm-hmm.
and one of my students were complaining because she said that teacher doesn't speak.
Oh,
She would just greet
how
herself, and then
come?
she would let the student read the book, and then that's it. I think it's because she's a new teacher. She's still shy.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm talking to her, she's really shy. So
Mm.
I'm thinking, why are you a teacher? If you're really shy,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Well, for now, let's continue. What do we mean by habit? What is a habit?
Habit. We do something often.
Not really.
Okay.
So, can you search in the dictionary? What does it say?
Oh, habit. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
What is a habit?
just a moment.
Okay, take your time. What dictionary are you using?
um.
Because for me, I use Webster and Collins.
Uh huh. Uh. Some people do it out of habit.
Out of habit. Yeah, that's an example.
Addicted, like
Adapted, something like
addicted.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think adapted would be good because when you say habit,
Uh-huh.
it is something that you regularly do.
I regularly do.
Yeah. For example, what is your habit nowadays? What is the first thing you do every morning?
Um. Uh, I addicted transcribing.
Are you transcribing every day?
Yes, every day.
How many days now?
How many days
Mm-hmm.
now? How many days?
Yeah, how
Every
long has it
day.
been?
Ah,
Every day for how many days now?
for 2 years.
2 years now. You've been doing dictation for 2 years.
Yes, because when I get
Wow.
stressed out, it is good
Mm-hmm.
for uh, healing me.
One more time for
It is
healing.
healing me.
It's
It
good to
heals
heal your
me.
anger.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But I think you're amazing. To be honest, I really, really, if there's enough really,
Uh-huh.
really, 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 really hate dictations
Ah.
because I hate listening to my own voice.
Me too. I
Yeah, it's
hate my
hard.
lapping.
You don't like it. Why?
It's very weird
No,
to listen.
actually, it's quite okay. I have a friend who laughs. She laughs like he laughs like that. It's really weird. So whenever we're chit chatting and then he laughs,
She?
everyone would just stop and look at him.
Ah, him. Okay.
Yeah, it's a him. It's really funny. But I think that it's unique. Everyone has their own unique laugh.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's continue. What is your eating habit, especially when you're not doing anything?
My eating habit is eating spice food.
Eating spicy food.
Yes.
Oh, how about your husband and daughter? Do they like eating spicy food?
Yes, and salty food.
Salty foods. Do you drink a
Yeah.
lot of water after you eat?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a drink a lot. I
Because
have a
my
mm-hmm.
kidney, my
Yeah,
kidney is
kidney.
functioning 50%.
Oh,
One of my kidney is failing because I ate too
your
many
kidney?
salty food. Yeah, one of my
Oh,
kidney is failing, but it's okay because as long as it's working, it's not dangerous,
one.
right? But if it falls to 10%, I have to get it removed or it will
Ah,
poison me.
oh yes.
Yeah, but
Mm.
it's okay. That's why I don't drink anymore. Right? It's bad for us.
Yeah.
Okay. But how do we eat right? Can you please read?
Okay. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Drink
Mm-hmm.
plenty of water. Fill your plate with the portions of food that you can finish.
What does it mean? What does the last one mean?
Last one means
Yeah, fill your plate with portions of food that you can finish.
mm,
What does it
uh,
mean?
uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, eat food we can eat.
Eat
Uh,
food we can
feel
eat.
feel the tasty.
Okay, so in other words, how will you explain that to me without using the words in the sentence?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Fill your plate with portions of food that you can finish. Yeah,
Mm,
without using the words on the sentence.
uh, you have you should put the food your dishes you can eat.
We should put the food on your dishes. You can eat.
Uh,
You can eat. Something like that. Okay, but to be general, basically you should only get enough food that you can
get
finish.
enough food you can
You can finish,
finish.
right?
Yes, enough.
Okay, but how do you know when you've had enough food? How would you feel
Uh,
when you have enough food in your stomach?
um,
Yeah, how would you know? How would you know you're full? Or how
um,
would you know you've had enough? Actually, it's different. When you say you're full and that you've eaten enough, there's a difference between them.
um, I cannot explain.
It's hard to explain in English,
Yeah.
right? Okay. When you say you're full, how about when you're full? How will you explain I am full? My stomach is full. What does it mean?
Mm,
Yeah, my stomach is full.
I eat enough.
No, actually no. When you say I'm full,
Uh-huh.
my stomach is full, it means that you ate too much
Too much. Yes.
because there's no more space in your stomach,
Yes.
right? A
Mm.
good way, I actually learned this in Jeju.
Mm-hmm.
To know if you've had enough food, stop eating and then think, do you still feel hungry?
Oh, yeah.
If you don't feel hungry anymore, even though you're not full, you
Mm-hmm.
should stop.
Mm.
Because anymore and you're gonna gain fat.
Okay.
Right? So it's a
Mm-hmm.
good way to remember. If you stop eating and you feel like you don't feel hungry anymore, you should stop
Mm-hmm.
eating.
Mm.
That's a good way to know if you are eating well.
Yes.
Okay? But when you say you're full,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time you're eating too much.
Okay.
Okay? So, but for guide question number one, why is it important to eat right?
Oh, yeah.
Question number one, why
Mm-hmm.
is it important to eat right?
Um.
Hmm.
Uh. Because it affected in our body.
It affects our body. How? How does it affect our body?
If you eat junk food a lot, it
Hmm.
makes you fatter
Fatter.
and
Okay. And
not healthy.
not healthy. Okay. Can you give me an example of a disease if I eat too much pizza, burger, and fried chicken.
Mm. Uh, you gained a lot of fat in your
Hmm.
body,
And how
and
will what kind of disease can I get from that?
uh, you get a lot of
Hmm.
um,
A lot of
inflammation, in,
inflammations.
infection. Oh,
Infection, no. Inflammation, maybe. Right?
inflammation.
What is
Yeah.
inflammation?
Oh. I heard when you eat a lot of flour,
Hmm.
uh, yeah,
It's actually dangerous for your
get
health.
you can get inflammation a lot, and then that makes your body aches.
Yes, that's correct. Actually, when you eat uncooked flour,
Mm-hmm.
it's dangerous for our health because
Oh,
our body is actually allergic
allergic.
to flour, which when it is uncooked.
Mm.
Okay, so when
Yeah.
we say inflamed, it gets bigger. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when something is injured, it gets bigger. It's
Uh-huh.
inflamed,
Uh-huh.
and it feels warm and sore. It's
Warm and
painful
sore.
when you touch it. So that's
Yeah.
inflamed.
Mm.
Okay, but
Inflamed.
usually when we eat too much junk food, we get
Uh-huh.
heart disease.
Hearties. Yes.
Heart disease because of the
Mm.
fat
Mm-hmm.
and the we call it a trans fat. Wait, hang on, let me type it. Trans fat.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay, so basically these are the oil that our body cannot absorb, so it
Mm-hmm.
just stores it. It stores in our veins, which makes it dangerous. Okay,
I heard
so
the eating flour and sugar is not
mm-hmm.
good.
Actually, for sugar, it depends on what sugar you eat.
The color? Brown
No, no.
sugar? No?
Actually, white sugar is
Mm-hmm.
just a residue. That's why brown sugar has all the nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
White sugar are the leftover. What's left after they process brown sugar?
Mm.
I'm not sure if this is the correct
Yeah.
triglycerides. The correct spelling? Let me check. This is the harmful sugar. This is what we can find. It's with an I. This is what we can find on the white sugar. That
What?
is quite bad for us. Triglycerides. Okay, but if you are diabetic but you still want sugar, that's why you should drink honey.
Honey. Mm. Honey
Honey
is
is
good for our health.
it's the only sugar that is good for you,
Mm.
actually. It's the
Mm.
only sugar that our body have no problem processing.
Mm.
So even if you are diabetic, you can
Mm.
still drink honey.
Okay.
Right? You know about dalgona?
It's very difficult. I don't know.
It's a Korean. It's a Korean item. The dalgona candy.
달고나.
Yeah, the dalgona candy.
Yes.
It's actually really bad for you
Mm. Yeah, I know.
because it's processed sugar. At the same
Uh-huh.
time, the baking soda
Yeah.
reacts with the sugar. You
Uh-huh.
actually cannot absorb that sugar. So when you drink dalgona coffee, you just
Mm-hmm.
pee out the sugar.
Uh,
It's in your pee.
pig?
Yeah, you don't. Your body does not absorb the sugar,
Uh-huh.
so it gets processed. So when you're peeing,
Mm-hmm.
it goes out of your body without being absorbed.
Pig.
Yeah,
Mm.
peeing. When you pee, it doesn't get absorbed.
Mm.
Okay. But can you give me 5 examples of unhealthy food in Korea? Common unhealthy food in Korea.
Five.
Yeah, five unhealthy common foods in Korea.
Mm. All um, flour food,
Flour foods,
hamburger, pizza,
hamburgers, pizza. How about the Korean
mm,
favorite?
tteokbokki,
Actually, tteokbokki is not that bad for you. It
mm,
depends.
and
How about the Korean favorite? This is one of the most reasons why Koreans have heart disease, the fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yes, it's actually the number one common cause of heart disease in Korea. Because
Okay.
for some reason, Koreans really love fried chicken.
I don't like fried
Oh, you
chicken.
don't like it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? What do you like? What is your guilty pleasure? A
Hamburger.
guilty pleasure is something that
Hamburger
is
and
harm
pizza.
hamburger and pizza.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. But why? Why hamburger and pizza?
Because because it uh it contains um
Mm-hmm.
flour and
Flour.
yeah, my
Mm.
fat is uh getting
It's bad for your body because it
yeah,
has a lot of oil and fats,
yes.
right? So it's because of what we call the trans fats, if you
Mm,
remember clearly. Okay, because meat has a lot of trans fats,
mm-hmm,
so even though it's good for you because of the protein,
mm-hmm.
the oil from the animals is really bad for our body. That's why we should limit and eat more vegetables,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to vocabulary check. So basically, I want you to read and I want you to tell me if they are true or false.
To eat right means to eat unhealthy food. It's
Mm-hmm.
false.
False. Continue.
Being healthy means feeling strong and active. It's true.
It's true. But also,
Uh,
there are times when people feel weak,
hmm?
but they're still healthy. For example, do you think someone with a fever is healthy or not?
Not. It's not
Actually,
healthy.
it's healthy.
It's healthy?
It's because when you have a fever, it
Mm-hmm.
means that your body is
Ah,
fighting an infection.
infection.
Okay, so if you feel fever, it means that your body or your immune system is working well.
Okay.
Did you know that if you have AIDS, you know AIDS,
Yes, I know.
you don't have fever. You will never have fever if you have AIDS.
Oh.
Because when you have AIDS, you have no immune system,
Mm,
right? That's why
yeah.
AIDS is really dangerous
Mm-hmm.
because your immune system is not working.
Mm,
Okay, so if your daughter gets sick, you should be sad because they're sick, but you should be grateful because their immune system is working well.
okay.
All right. Okay, let's continue to number three.
A habit is something that we do not do.
Mm-hmm.
It's false.
False. Okay, what is a habit?
Habit is
Mm-hmm. We discussed this earlier.
I forgot.
Habit is something we do.
Something we do,
Mm-hmm.
something we do often,
Often or regularly.
regularly.
Right. Okay, good. Number four.
When we eat unhealthy food, we feel tired and lazy. It's true.
It's true. Correct. Okay. Now let's go to the mini quiz. Okay. Do you know all their names?
Yes.
Okay,
Not
good. So I
all.
want you, not all of them. Just tell me if you don't know any of them. Okay.
Okay.
So I want you to tell me the item and then tell me if it's healthy or unhealthy.
Mm,
Okay. How about the first one?
Pineapple
Yeah, pineapple. Healthy, unhealthy.
is healthy food.
Healthy. How about the one below?
This hamburger?
No, 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 no. That's the one. The one on the right. Oh, wait, hang on, hang on. Let me share the picture so we can mark. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, can you see the page?
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about this one. What is this? What is the pink one? What do we call that? It's called a macaroon.
Macaron.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is a macaroon healthy or unhealthy?
Mm, I think it's not healthy.
Yes, because there's too much sugar, and as
Mm,
you've said, there's flour in it.
flour in it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Next one, the green and yellow one.
Paprika.
Paprika? Not really paprika.
Pepper.
Yeah, a bell pepper.
A bell pepper.
We call it a bell pepper.
Bell pepper.
Yes,
It's healthy food.
it's healthy food, right? How about the
Yeah.
next one?
Uh, that is it. Coke.
Or you can just say soda.
Soda.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good health.
It's not good for you. How about an apple?
Apple is healthy food.
Healthy food. How about carrots?
Healthy food.
Next one, a cake with two
Uh,
cherries on top.
Not healthy.
Not healthy. How about the next one? What is this?
Donuts is not healthy.
Mm-hmm. Next one.
Broccoli
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a broccoli.
is healthy food.
Okay. How about the pie with a squeeze of lemon?
It's not.
Not healthy. Okay. Next one. What is this? What do we call this?
Um, Bread.
A bread? Is it bread?
Oh,
I'm
oh,
not
what
really
is
sure.
that?
I
Yeah.
think it's a gelatin or something.
Uh,
Yeah, let's forget the name. But what is it? Is it healthy or bad?
Bad.
Healthy, unhealthy. Unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
How about the cupcake?
Unhealthy.
This one.
Hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, it's healthy and unhealthy.
Oh,
Because
why? Why is it healthy
it,
and unhealthy?
it contains vegetables and fruit.
Ah, you mean the
Cheese.
lettuce and tomatoes.
Yes. But the patty, this is patty.
Yeah, the patty, the
The
beef.
patty is not, ah,
Yeah, it's fresh beef. What if it is homemade? Is it healthy?
homemade. Yes. Is it
Yeah, a homemade
healthy?
burger because it's just fresh meat, right?
Yes.
Is it healthy or not?
Is it healthy? It's
It is
healthy.
healthy.
Yes.
Actually, it depends on how you cooked the patty,
Yes.
right? So actually, if you grill a patty, it has carcinogens.
Oh,
It's the
carcinogen.
cause of cancer,
Ah, yes.
right? Carcinogens
Cancer.
give us a higher chance to get cancer. So if you eat burned
Mm-hmm.
food,
Mm-hmm.
it can give you a higher chance of cancer.
Yeah, it's not healthy then.
But it's just a really small amount, something you can
Mm,
ignore. But if you
mm,
eat too much, of course, the more you eat, the more chances you can get.
yes.
Right? Okay, how
Mm.
about the last one? The hot dogu. Hot dogu.
Hot dog is not healthy.
Why? Why is it not healthy?
Sausage is also
Carcinogenic.
carcinogenic.
Yeah, when we say carcinogenic, this
Uh-huh.
is an adjective that means an item or a food has a lot of carcinogens.
Okay. Oh.
Carcinogenic,
Mm-hmm.
adjective,
Ca-
carcinogens,
carcinogenic is
noun.
ad-
Mm-hmm.
adjective.
What does it say?
No.
I did you search the meaning? Okay, so when you say carcinogenic, it has the potential to cause cancer.
Oh, yes. Is it
Okay, so
right?
this, yeah, it's
Sausage.
correct, having the potential to cause
Oh,
cancer.
okay.
But it depends. Again, it depends on the sausage.
It depends on the
For
sausage.
hot dogs, the
Mm-hmm.
one you can buy frozen,
Mm-hmm.
the problem with it is that it has too much preservatives.
Mm.
For the one you buy, the expensive ones, the expensive sausage,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're correct. It's carcinogenic. It can cause you cancer,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay. And one of the other problems with hot dogs is that they too have too much food coloring.
Oh, frozen.
Food coloring can also cause cancer,
Mm.
right? So you have to be careful when it comes to processed foods. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Oh wait, I'm
I'm
looking
so
at the wrong page.
confused
Why?
because I heard a lot of difficult words.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry
I
because
don't know.
we're learning about nutrition.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. By the way,
Mhm.
I think I forgot. What do you do for your profession? What work do you do?
Profession?
Yeah, your work. Profession means your job, your work.
Mm.
It's a much more formal word than work. Profession.
Yeah, I'm a kindergarten teacher.
Ah,
Profession.
okay. That's why you are good with kids. Are you good with kids?
Good with kids.
Yeah, good with kids.
Get along.
Something like that. Getting along with them, taking care of them, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I think so.
Okay. Because for me, even though I want to become a dad, I'm not good with kids. Right? I always argue with my stepdaughter.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, because she's really opinionated for some reason.
Yeah. My
Okay, so let's con.
my husband and daughter are
Mm-hmm.
always arguing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? What's the reason? What's the most common reason why they argue?
I don't know why. They are not match each other.
Ah, they're not a good match.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Actually, for me, it's because we don't get along with food.
Oh.
She
Food?
really loves Filipino food.
Uh-huh.
I don't like Filipino food.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I only like the food that I make. Probably because I've
Ah.
been cooking my own meals for a long time,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. Eating right is important to stay healthy, right?
Yeah.
What food do you always eat to stay healthy? What is the food that you always almost eat?
I always eat vegetables for my
Vegetables.
meal.
Like what? Like what?
Beanstalk, uh, spinach,
Spinach. Yeah, I love spinach.
yeah, and carrots, onions.
Mm-hmm.
I really like green onions and
The
cabbage,
spring onions,
yeah, and
cabbage, kimchi.
mushroom.
How about the Korean favorite, the garlic?
Oh, I really like garlic. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's weird for me because did you know that Korea is the garlic capital of the world?
Yes,
Yes, because
garlic.
you guys put too much garlic on everything.
Yeah.
It's
even
weird.
I even I uh even when I cook a tteokbokki, I put
Mm-hmm.
I put a lot of garlics.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
think the only match Koreans would have a good match against Italians when it comes to
Oh.
garlic.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, my Italians,
Uh-huh.
they eat the garlic raw when they're bored.
Yeah,
They're eating the garlic.
yeah.
You too.
Yeah, me too. You yeah.
Oh, because
Many
it's weird.
Koreans do.
Ah, okay. Because it
Yeah.
makes your mouth really stinky.
Yes, but it depends on the garlic. Some
Mm.
is very spicy, some is
The
not
strong
spicy.
taste.
Strong taste.
Oh, okay,
Mm.
okay. Because Filipinos love garlic, but only when it's fried. You know the
Yeah.
crispy fried garlic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's really good for your heart,
Heart.
right? If you eat a lot of garlic,
Uh-huh.
there's a lower chance you're gonna have heart disease.
Heart is yes.
Yeah, it helps with heart disease and also with diabetes.
Yeah.
That's why
I'm
garlic
worried
is really
my
important.
heart.
Actually, you look really young for your age. That's why you look like you're in your 20s or something. That's why you don't have to worry. I think you're healthy. Okay. Okay, so for now, let's continue with staying fit.
Mhm.
What do we mean by staying fit?
Uh, I think it's enough study. We just talk, free talking.
Ah, it's free talking for now. It's
My
overloading your brain.
brain is already full of a lot of
Ah,
words.
wait. By the way, let me show you your feedback box. Wait, hang on. Let me get the camera.
Hmm.
Can you see the number?
Yeah,
So
42?
basically, 42. Yeah, 42. That's how many FBB I have to do. See how many that is?
That
So
is
it's
my
gonna take
feedback
me.
box.
This is your feedback. Yes, 42 sentences already. I'm gonna
Oh
stop
my
here.
goodness.
I should add another six,
Uh-huh.
but I think I should stop here because it's too much
Oh,
even for me.
yeah.
So it's
Today,
gonna take me a while.
today I am I am having difficult time to
Oh,
study.
why?
It's
Why is it
very
difficult?
difficult.
Do you mean the vocabulary is really hard?
Yes, it's all new vocabulary to me.
Actually, you'll be surprised. All the vocabulary I'm using
Hmm.
are normal
Yeah,
vocabularies,
and I
right?
really admire you.
No,
How?
actually, I admire you guys more because
Mm,
Koreans have a different writing system compared to
mm,
me. For me, I've been using A B C D since
uh-huh.
I was young,
Yeah.
but you guys grew up with Hangul, which is a different alphabet,
Hangul.
right? I've been trying to study Hangul, but I cannot remember. I cannot remember the
Mm.
symbols,
Oh yes.
right? Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna close this just to be, I think it's stressing you out because you can see the page.
I have to eat the spice food.
Yeah. Usually, how do you relax? How do you relax yourself?
um.
Especially after, you study a lot, especially after doing transcriptions.
Yes.
How do you relax?
Um. I. I need to relax. I
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
stay by myself. I stay alone. This room.
Oh, you
Yes.
you spend your own time.
Yes. My spend. I spend my own time.
Usually, what do you do on your own time? Because for me, I would just watch YouTube all day.
Ah.
Yeah, how about for you? When you're spending time with yourself, what do you do?
I like watching a Netflix series.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I asked you before. What are you watching right now? What series?
Money Heist.
Oh, you also like it.
Yes.
I haven't
Eh.
watched the second season yet.
Oh, you should watching continuously.
Yeah, actually, I want to watch the second season, but I
Uh-huh.
don't have time,
Oh,
right?
why?
Because after my classes, I have to do the grammar corrections.
Oh,
I have to finish the feedback box, and then after that, I always have grammar corrections every day.
every
And
day.
some of the students are really, really hard when it comes to grammar corrections.
Um,
Some of them are really long. I have to do them for like 2 hours, right?
but I heard the recording should long. It's
I
good.
don't do recordings. I don't like recordings
Just
because
grammar correction.
just grammar corrections. Because when I'm recording and the dog barks,
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it over again.
Ah.
Or sometimes the recording is broken
Mm-hmm.
because the recording we use in Mint is really bad,
Ah.
right?
Mm,
So it stresses me out when I do that.
yes.
Okay. Anyway, after
And
this class, did you still have more classes in the afternoon?
no, this is my. I just booked your class only.
A straight class. Yeah,
Yes.
I think your daughter is behind you. Yeah.
uh,
Mhm.
Hi, Hazel. Hi.
I cannot see her, only the head.
맞아, 도망간다.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so she's wearing shorts. Don't worry.
I thought she doesn't wear pants.
Oh. Okay. Can I ask your daughter because I did not see her face. I only see her neck,
She is
right?
beautiful.
Who does she looks like? Does she look like you or your husband?
No, both are not. She looked like her grandfather. Mm.
Oh, how come? Oh, which side? Your grandfather or your parents or your
Ah,
husband's?
my husband. Yeah,
Okay. Are you close with them? Are you close with your parents-in-law?
my father-in-law really like me, but my
Mm-hmm.
mother-in-law doesn't like me.
Oh, why not?
Because I am older than my husband, and
Oh, how
she is
old?
the stepmother of my husband. So she is
Oh,
older uh, than me 10 years only.
10 years. Oh,
Yes.
wait. How many years are you older than your husband?
Ah, just 2 years.
Yeah, it's a small gap. Why is
Yeah,
she
I
bothered
think
by that?
so.
Right?
If my husband can marry with the young girl,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
yeah, it's more comfortable to my
Okay.
mother-in-law. Yes.
Yeah, I can understand why. But I'm almost 4 years older than my girlfriend,
Oh,
right?
your
Yeah,
girlfriend is older than you?
no, 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 no. I'm older than
Ah,
her by almost 4 years.
4 years. Mm-hmm.
But I had a girlfriend before. She's older by 7 years. I was 18, she was 25. Before, yeah, when I was working abroad, I had a French Indian girlfriend. She was 25. I was 18 at the time.
Wow. Is it
But she
possible?
acts, yeah, she's acting like she's younger than me every time. So I don't
Acting?
look at her as someone older. Yeah, she acts like she's 16 or 17 or something like that.
Ah. She
Which is
has
really
a
weird.
young baby face.
Oh, she looks actually no, she looks like yeah, she looks kind of young for her age because she has a French blood in her,
Mm.
right? But she's Indian as well. So the only problem is her eyes.
Uh-huh.
For Indians they have like a black circle under their eye.
Yeah, yes.
She looks French, but her eyes looks really Indian, which is a
Oh,
weird combination, right?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at my daughter. This is my daughter.
Oh, your girlfriend is so beautiful. Is so beautiful, and she's very cute.
Yeah, and I'm ugly, right?
Oh, no. I didn't say that.
Actually, I look different. I don't know why. I'm not sure if the camera hates me or something like that, but yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I'm not that handsome, but I'm not ugly. But my
No,
girlfriend is really pretty in
you're
person.
handsome.
Ah,
Don't
I'm not.
worry. Why?
My girlfriend and my mother calls
Uh-huh.
me ugly.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, it's just for a joke. But in the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
usually a mother pampers the male child.
Uh,
You know the meaning of pamper?
no.
Pamper means to spoil.
Ah.
So usually in the Philippines, a mother usually spoils their sons.
Mm. Oh,
But my
really?
mom did not do it. Yeah, they don't. I think I'm the only exception. My mom did not pamper me when I was young.
Ah, yes. It depends on the mother, right?
Yeah, but it's really common. My
Mm.
best friend
Mm-hmm.
is she has a mother complex.
Oh, why?
It means that he cannot live without his mother nearby. So her
Mm.
mother has to live with them, even though he has kids. He now has two kids,
Mm.
right? Is it common for Koreans to live with their parents?
It's not that common, I think.
Oh, but what are the benefits? Because I am seeing more of my younger students
Uh-huh.
staying with their parents. What's the reason why? People in their late 20s, maybe 26 until 30 something,
Before they get married?
something like that. But some of my students, even though they're married, they live with their parents
Mm,
nowadays. What do you think is the reason why?
uh, leave?
Yeah, they live with their parents for some reason.
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't know. What do you think?
Ah, oh, actually, they all gave me the same answers. For them, it's because housing,
Mm-hmm.
getting an apartment is really expensive in Korea nowadays.
Ah, it's
Especially
because of
since
money?
most,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because of money. And also because most of the students in Mint
Uh-huh.
live in Seoul.
So,
Yeah, the housing in Seoul is really expensive.
expensive, yes.
Yeah, they told me you need at least 200 million, 200
mm,
million won
mm-hmm.
for a small apartment.
Yes. Even
How
if
much? How much is
the
your apartment?
how much apartment?
Ah, yeah, your house.
Your house? I buy house?
Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, your house. Yeah.
Yes, our house. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I don't know. Yes.
The exact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Just moment.
Okay, take your time.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
this one. Oh,
That much. Oh, around 200 million. Oh, it's 200 million won. Or is there an extra zero? Is it supposed to be nine zeros?
oh no,
90?
no, no. Is it too much?
Minus one zero.
Yeah, -10.
Ah, so yeah, 200 million won.
Yes,
Oh, it's really expensive.
yes.
In my country, 50 million peso won, million won,
Mm-hmm.
it's a mansion. It's a big house in my country.
So, uh, so we have debt,
What's that?
debt,
You mean a debt?
Yes.
Debt. A
Mm,
silent B.
yeah.
It's like you took a loan
Uh,
from the bank,
loan.
right?
Yes, yes.
How much do you pay every month? Because you have to pay the bank every month.
We have to pay uh, 400,000 won.
It's a big amount.
Big amount.
Yeah, 400,000 won. How much do you earn every month?
Uh, on
Yeah, the
just
salary
moment.
of both you and your husband.
My salary is like that.
2.4 million won.
Yeah, my husband maybe.
Oh, wow. So
Hmm.
you earn around 6 million won every month.
Yes, every month.
400,000 won is small then. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Because in my country, how much is my salary?
Mhm,
My monthly salary is quite good
mhm.
if you're in my country,
Yeah.
right? So my salary is around 700 to 800,000 won every month.
Oh.
And
Step.
it is considered good in my country,
Oh. Is
right?
okay.
It's quite high in my country because the average salary in my country
Mhm.
every month, how much is it every month? That's $7 every month times 21, so that's $210. The average salary in my country is 255,000 won
Oh.
is the average salary for a good job,
Mm.
right? So it's really big, it's
So
really different.
it's good for work in Mint.
Actually, in Mint, I'm earning quite high compared to other teachers. Some
Um,
teachers are earning around 6,000 pesos, around $120 a month.
mhm,
So basically, they earn around 150,000
mm.
won every month. I know it's 15. 150,000 won every month
Okay.
is the
Oh,
salary for
oh,
a
but
new teacher.
I think it's time up.
Would you like to continue or would you like to take a 10 minutes break?
Can I continue?
Yeah, let's continue. So let's consume the next 20 minutes and then we're gonna end at 12:30. I know, 12:40. We're gonna end at
Uh,
12:40.
I just want to take a 10-minute break.
Okay, you feel tired, especially in the brain. Okay, no
Okay.
problem. Anyway, I have to go to the bathroom,
Uh-huh.
so I'll talk to you again later. Okay,
Okay,
bye bye.
bye.